So everyone knows California is a cool place to live, but is it really that great? Hi, this is David from OT Focus, and today I'm going to talk to you about OT salary. So how much do occupational therapists make in California? That question really depends on a lot of different things. So it really depends on the position you're doing or the setting you're working in. It depends if you're working in pediatric or outpatient or home health or a hospital or rehab setting, right? So today I'm just going to discuss some of the best places to work in California, the best positions that you can work in, and how you can make the most as an occupational therapist here. All right, so currently the highest paying state for occupational therapy is actually Nevada, and that's because of Las Vegas. For some reason, Las Vegas pays a much higher reimbursement rate. California is pretty comparable. So in California, your average mean wage is about $101,000, but that's going to vary based on if you're going to live in the rural areas or the more urban areas and what position you decide to take. All right, so what are the highest paying cities in California for OT? So number one is going to actually be Modesto at $112,000. Other cities in a similar range would include Vallejo, Fairfield, California, San Jose, Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, and Salinas. Now these are ranked in order from about 112,000 down to 110,000. So Modesto is going to be at 112 and Salinas is going to be at 110,000 per year. Next highest paying areas are going to be Santa Maria, Santa Barbara. Those are both at about 109,000 per year. Los Angeles, Long Beach, Anaheim, and Bakersfield. So you're still really not getting a huge change, starting from Modesto at 112,000 to Bakersfield at 106,000. Those are just kind of the highest paying places to work as an OT in California. San Francisco is going to be right around that 106,000 range, and you would think that San Francisco would be the highest, but it's really not, just because they have a lower reimbursement rate. But there are definitely areas in San Francisco that are going to pay way higher and much more extreme ranges. So what cities you should probably avoid working in California as an OT? These are the lowest paying cities. That's going to be like Northern California. It's going to include like Shasta, more rural areas. San Diego is going to actually be in this area, which is surprising. And these are right around 85 to 90,000 per year. San Diego averages about 85,000 per year. Carlsbad is about 85,000 per year, and Fresno is actually the lowest paying area at about 80,360. All right, next is what are the top highest paying cities for occupational therapy assistants. Now this is going to be completely different just because it's based on averages. So number one is going to be Santa Rosa, then Sacramento, San Francisco, and Salinas. And OTAs in general are going to be making about $28 to $37 per hour, with the highest paying jobs in skilled nursing, hospitals, acute rehab, home health, and school-based pediatrics. Okay, so what do entry-level or new graduates in occupational therapy expected to make in California? So typically it's going to be $38 to $45 per hour depending on where you work, and that's going to equal to about 76 to 91,000 per year. And in general, new grads are going to be making about $1 extra every year they work at the same facility. So just plan on every year for the next 10 years to make an extra $1 per hour. So how much do OTDs or doctorates in occupational therapy, what is their salary per year? So it's this might be a shock or surprising to you, but OTDs actually don't make any more money than an OT that has a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. Now OTDs will make more money if they are working as a professor at a university, and they're usually just going to be making a higher wage. Most graduate OT professors make between 68 to 120,000 per year, and that's starting as a professor, not an assistant professor or an assistant to the professor. That's just as after you get that tenure and you're working as a professor, you can expect to make 68 to 120,000 per year. And all this information is on my website at otfocus.com, and you can see I have a list of individual salaries for more cities in California that have just been individually reported. So if you're interested in a city that I didn't cover, go ahead and check out my website and to get an idea of what OT pays in your area. All right, and my last question is it worth it to work as an OT in California? And for me, I came from Las Vegas. I moved here about a year and a half ago, and for me, Las Vegas was the ultimate place to be making a lot of money as an OT, but I understand it's not the best place to live or work, especially if you have a family. But I loved it, and there's so much to do in Las Vegas. You have close access to the airport. You're close to like any cool place you want to explore. You're near California, and you're near Utah, near Zion National Park, and multiple other national parks are nearby. So Nevada was a great place to live, but I definitely love California way better, and that's because I don't live in an area where there's traffic. I'm on the Central Coast, so I'm 2 minutes from the beach, and it's just a low traffic area, which I feel like is the best of both worlds. So anyway, that is kind of the scoop on OT salary. If you're interested in these videos, please subscribe below, and don't forget to hit like and check me out on otfocus.com. Thanks.